Hey everyone, I'm Jack. These Kalanchoe donkey ears have got a problem that's gotten a little bit out of control. So these Kalanchoe donkey ears have a problem, and this bigger one seems to be kind of out of control with that problem. So what had happened was these four were tucked away in the window that I have facing south for the winter so they could get some sun. This was the one, that I have outside and I brought in for the winter. And so I had them on the table in front of the window getting sunlight and everything was fine. Well, when I went into the hospital and came out and was recovering, I kind of neglected most of my plants. I just didn't have the energy, and I had too much pain to get up and water them. And I knew that they could kind of withstand, periods of not watering them and be fine. So what happened was when I was able to get up and start watering, I believe that I overwatered all these donkey ears. And sitting in front of that window, they didn't get, good circulation. I would open the windows during the day to try and cool off my room, because I'm trying to promote dormancy in my cacti. And I think what happened was a combination of things. Now, I'm not really sure about all this. This is just my speculation, but I think sitting in front of the window with the cold air coming on it, I don't think that helped. I also think that maybe I overwatered these, and to me, it looks like powdery mildew. Now, I'm hesitant to touch these because when I was examining this bigger one here, some of the powder rubbed off on my fingers, and you could see that it was real fine and kind of airborne as soon as I touched it. So I'm afraid that whatever this is going to spread to my other plants. If you pick this up kind of gently, I'll do that. You can't really see in the video, but the leaf where it comes out up here on the stalk is just rubbery and kind of mushy. And I think that, unfortunately, I think that this plant might be dying. So the leaves here are drying up, and they would dry up and fall off. That seemed to be normal. As the leaf kind of matured, it would produce these babies. Once the babies got to be where these roots were dried up, that this leaf itself then would dry up like this and fall off. That was normal, but this is not normal. And it has progressed now on this plant so bad that it's all but about 3 leaves that have the powder on them. And I just don't know if this is going to make it. So all these babies also have the powder on them. Some of them not quite as much as the others, but I can see now looking at them closer that it is definitely spreading. So this is the one here that I actually accidentally beheaded. You saw that video of that horrible image of this donkey ear flying across the screen. And it also now has powder on it. So I do suspect that it is powdery mildew. I can try and trim these leaves off and see if, I can try and save what's left on here, but this one looks pretty bad. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to get up and care for them. And then when I did, I discovered that, they were covered in this powder. So I read online that you can treat them with neem oil and like a sulfur-based fungicide. I'm not real big on that. I would probably try the neem oil if I can find it. I would like to try and save these babies, but unfortunately I think this mother might be a goner. So the other thing that I read can cause it is low temperatures, dry humidity, and bad air circulation. Now, we've had low temperatures. My room I've been keeping about 55 to 60 degrees. And this one was sitting in front of the window where, outside was 20 and 30 degrees, but just no breeze coming in the window. I have a temperature and humidity gauge, and it's been showing about 20% humidity. So it's very, very dry as a result of the cold. So my room is dry. I do have a fan that's on, day and night. The problem was it wasn't really aiming at any of these. It's more aimed at the cacti and the succulents that are on my grow rack. So I think the combination of all these factors has, given these donkey ears this powdery residue on them. And I'm hoping it doesn't spread to the rest of my plants, because if it did, as many as I have, that would be a little bit devastating. So I just wanted to show you this to keep an eye out for it. Don't let the powder take over like I did. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't know if I can save this one here. I'm going to try and, save these as best as I can. Maybe get them in front of some kind of circulation without having it spread the spores to the other plants in my room. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's very sad. I was really attached to this plant. I'm going to try and see if I can prune these dead leaves off and see if maybe it'll come back. It's kind of sad, but if you enjoyed this video, click that like button, subscribe to see more videos, and until the next time, thanks for watching.